All right, ladies and gentlemen, may you state your name?
Angela.
Jacqueline.
Janelle. Angelica.
Sierra.
Derek.
All right. So I just need y'all to just chill, relax, and remember back to when you were a child in school and there was at least one or two people in the classroom who had a hard time with reading or speaking. They were the ones who always got laughed at or picked on because they were unable to speak right or pronounce the words correctly while reading. Well, now that you are older and you have the knowledge to understand that those individuals had a learning disability called dyslexia. Dyslexia is a disability that is very common in any race or individual. There is no known reason why people develop a disability. But it has been some proven possibilities of it having to deal with the individual's auditory system of the brain. Developmental process. It is said for the individuals who have the disability of dyslexia may come from the oscillatory entrainment to the theta frequency spoken language in the auditory domain, which also includes the cross frequency theta gamma coupling that supports the phonological processing. There has also been some supporting evidence that shows that this process is called the temporal sampling framework. When a person has dyslexia, they have the inability to process written and spoken language along with visual processing of text. There was also a hypothesis that was within the findings. It shows that the magnodorsal deficit in dyslexia is associated with changes to the magnocellular, low spatial, high temporal characteristics of text. Other findings of the hypothesis are the magnodorsal deficit in one which affects neural synchrony within and between the magnocellular dominated visual pathways. The cognitive development. When it comes to the cognitive development of people who have dyslexia, they appear to have issues with the oculomotor control, which means that they are unable to properly move their eyes from left to right while reading a text. Ones with this disability suffer from erratic visual search patterns and make more frequent, lengthier fixations in comparison to non-dyslexic readers. They also lack to demonstrate an efficient rhythmic pattern of saccades and fixations. For people when a child is young and unable to understand the process of learning to read properly or speaking properly, which is also known as the phonological awareness, it can lead to a long-term issue of dyslexia, and it makes it hard for them to focus or to be organized in life. For people who suffer from dyslexia, have decreased perceptual sensitivity to sound segments in language, rhythmic stress, and timing of speed. Even in newborns, it is found that they have a decreased perception of speech and speech sound frequencies. In recent studies, dyslexia has been associated with the expression of stress-related genes and with dysregulation of the HPA stress system. Associated with this, additional research going back to the earliest hypothesis indicates that dyslexia is caused by having a poor phonological representation, which results in difficulties in grapheme and phoneme mapping and leads to poor reading skills. In other hypotheses, it was also found that dyslexic readers suffer from abnormal cerebellar functioning, which could lead to articulatory problems, poor general skills, and knowledge automation. For every individual who is dyslexic, they may have a functioning ability. Some may have phonological impairments, while others may not. It has also been found that for individuals who have phonological impairments does not mean that they are dyslexic.